And welcome to another match of the sixth and final round of the Metroid Prime Randomizer tournament. Of the bracket stage for the Metroid Prime Randomizer tournament. I'm Op82. I'm joined by our tracker, Baja Blood. Uh, Tonight we have Azder versus Alexis Nightfire. Both are 2-3. So this will be their final match of the tournament this year. In any case, should be a good race. All 7 charges could be in mines. Wow. That'll be funny. And we're off. So the runners' agreements are, let's see, cutscene removal off, so all cutscenes are intact and nothing's replaced with charge beams, so charge will be shuffled. And as they're getting space jump first, let's see what's in here. And a vanilla space jump. So not quite ideal. Oh, it's very ideal, but just not ideal for Artifact Temple. We're gonna have to backtrack to that. But we do have the best movement system in the game, so that should be fun. And with Space Jump, they'll be able to get missiles a lot sooner than they normally would at High Mecha, because they could be wanted in main plaza somewhere. Some Morph Ball on Grapple Edge. Grapple and Half Pipe. Still no missiles yet. It's surprising. Slope jump tends to work easier from the left side, or right side, excuse me. Either way, Asker gets it. Alexis following closely behind. And we have a power bomb on Vault Ledge. That should help out with Ruin Shrine. Help us find our bombs a little more easily. And I missed what was in Vault Ledge. I'm sorry, Vault itself. And we have, that looks like an ice spreader. I guess now would be a good time to save work and get Artifact Temple. Meanwhile, Alexis continuing on into Chozo, or towards High Mecha. Possibly going the rest up to mid Chozo, and Azder getting his missile launcher. Might as well swing by FCS. Get this item. It's easy to forget if you don't get it the first time you're here. We have an ice spreader, so won't have to worry about that other one we saw further back. Unless, no, I'm tripping. Ice spreaders aren't nothing, charges are nothing, so I don't know what I saw back there. This was something else. Could have been boost, maybe? I tend to confuse boost with, like, beam combos and missiles a lot because of that little line through the middle. Yeah, it could have been a visor. I guess we'll see sooner or later. Nice floating rock. Very serene, very worth seeing. Completely messing up the flow of this hallway movement. But I'm just biased. The runners agreed to it, so that's how it is. And we have Biohazard, Vent Shaft, Overgrown Cavern. Hydroaxis Tunnel, Life Grove, Cargo Freight. Not too bad. We're locked by any particular items that could be hard to find. Unless I'm forgetting something. Oh, full frigate. Okay, so supers are required. Oh well. Yeah, I thought I saw frigate 2 or 3 times, but I wasn't sure. Azder is making an out-of-logic check to Root Cave. We don't have X-Ray, but these platforms still exist. So might as well check it if you can. Might even see Azder do the Arbor Chamber out of bounds. Nah, okay. Not this time. Wonder if Alexis will try it. And we have Varia right by an elevator to Magmore, so might as well go there. Seems to be a clear sign to go there. SMH? What do you mean SMH? It's the vomit suit. So, looks like we have a route divergence already. As they're clearing out, at least, well, first half of Magmore, getting Wave Beam, and going back, I guess? Okay. Stand corrected. I was gonna say, as they're going into Magmore and Alexis going back into Chozo, looks like they're both headed there. Or not. No, Alexis is headed to Artifact Temple. I need to pay better attention. Pay better attention. Wave beam gives access to training. Yeah, further in the Chozo. Yeah, those are worthwhile checks. This would make sense why Azder's heading back. Not sure what happened to Alexis. Her screen's blacked out. Okay. Looks like she's fixing something. There we go. Might have crashed. Either way, she's back. And we're now doing our wave checks. First one. God, why isn't my brain working? My God, I'm blanking on the name. Tower chamber. Jesus. Sorry about that. Yeah, then after that, there's training chamber access. And we get a peek at training chamber. And it gives us access to back Chozo, and never know what's there. Could be Vanilla Ice. No surprise there. Not because it's late, because brain fail, It's all me. Okay, just a missile and fountain. To answer a question in chat, I believe underwater slope jumps, particularly watery haul underwater, is in beginner logic. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I believe they are. With space jump. Yes. Fortunately, we don't need to do that. It's just a missile. Dynamo. This check is one of those annoying ones that you're almost always going to have to backtrack to later at some point after finding Spider. But we do get a French vanilla charge, so that's it's better than nothing. Hopefully we won't need to come back here. We still don't have bombs. We have power bombs, but we're gonna have to safety save here if we want to check Zoid, because there is a possibility of vanilla bombs at Zoid. Meanwhile, Alexis Nightfire is going further into Magma than Azder did. See what's in here, see if it pays off for Alexis. And we have another charge beam for Alexis. She does have a power bomb, but she doesn't have bombs. Now, it is possible for bombs to be in Upper Warrior Shrine. I mean, Lower Warrior Shrine or Upper Fiery Shores. But I do not blame her for not looking. Might want to save all the way at Lava Lake or in Vendrana before you go back there for that, because that would be pretty rude. It's rare, but it has happened. It's happened to me. Okay. I didn't catch what was in Storage Cavern, but looks like she turned around, so must not have been important. That's too bad. I forgot what was behind Zoid. Anyone in chat remember? Missiles, okay. There's no need to go back to Zoid. Ooh. Alexis getting bullied by those turrets there. Losing a lot of health. Gonna have to be careful on our way back. Unfortunately, not finding bombs. This gamble did not pay off. If she had 2 power bombs, she'd be able to go through Lava Lake, check that item, and then go back in the Chozo that way. But unfortunately, she only has 1. And the drop rates around there are extremely low, so it's not worth it. Yeah, we're getting a Magnical check, followed by Training Chamber access. Just missiles. Oh. Okay, that's a less rude place for that. Okay. Just missile and training chamber. got our music back. It's another music trigger in that hallway. Oh, what was this? Oh, this is that item we gotta look at, but I couldn't tell what it was. Oh, it's supers. So it was a beam combo. I guess we're all thinking the same thing now, aren't we? Tree. Oh, by the way, this room right here, Ruined Gallery, that missile wall, I heard that you can break it with charge, but obviously it didn't break with charge. And I also found out that you do not need missiles for charge to break Battery Hall access. For a while, I thought you needed missiles for charge to work on that wall, but you don't. I found out in a recent practice seed. Seeing Azder in that room reminded me of that. Figured I'd set the record straight on that. A lot of us were under the wrong impression about that. Either way, it looks like both runners are... Well, okay, never mind. Azder's going back to Magmar. Getting our Lava Lake check. But yeah, looks like Alexis is clearing as much of Chozo as she sees fit at the moment. Looks like she's headed back towards... yeah, back towards Vol, or back towards Ruined Gallery to get the bomb tunnel. I was gonna say they're gonna clear more Chozo, but looks like I spoke too late. Although we didn't get a tree check from Aster, so I wonder if Alexis will do that. Another charge. Okay, well... Okay, maybe not. I'm just going to check Room Gallery first. Or... Save warp? Or is it safety save? Okay, safety save. So now it would be safer to check Lower Warrior Shrine. Or Upper Fiery Shores. And just a vanilla power bomb expansion. And we're getting a tree check. Nothing special this time. It's unfortunate. Gravity. Okay. There's not much to make of that yet. We don't have thermal or ice, so it doesn't really put much in logic yet. It could come into play later. Especially if we find ice here. Oh, and I did forget. Frigate has 3 artifacts, so it's definitely going to come into play later, as chat points out. The missile and lighthouse. Getting a Shigok check yet, as there might be planning on going back later. It's like a visor. Yeah. X-ray. Okay. So that's the one we definitely might need for later, depending on where Phazon is. It's the only visor hard required for Omega Pirate, which could have our vanilla Phazon. Statistically, Phazon tends to be in lower mines a lot. It's good to have that just in case. Oh, it's behind. Oh, I missed it. Okay. So we've already found our Phazon. We just need plasma for it. Ice Runes East. Huh. I totally missed that. Azder seems to be having some capture card issues. It looks kind of cool. I know Azder's probably not too happy about it, but it's got a retro look. I like it. And boost, okay. Well, that gives us an excuse to check labs. Might as well. Could find ice there, although I'd personally save first, just in case it doesn't. Good move. As chat points out, if ice isn't in labs, it could be vanilla in antechamber, which would be pretty rude, but it's happened in this tournament. So you never know. Meanwhile, Alexis fighting Zoid. Not to be disappointed, and nothing but missiles, but gives us a little demonstration of Wave Buster. It's a nice looking beam combo. That is so expensive. I hate when pirates do that. They always make the combat dash really finicky when they jump back and forth like that. And we got thermal up there. Might as well get it for the end game. Surprised the cutscene kicked in. I thought one was still alive down there. Oh, there is. So how did that... What? How did that cutscene trigger if they were all dead? It's weird. Oh, the top 3 activated. Okay. Thought it was all of them. Thanks for the correction, chat. Yeah, this actually might be the first Metroid game that Metroids ever died to any beam. It's interesting. Wonder why they chose to make it that way. Okay. I looked away, but I guess Asder didn't see anything useful there, so save warping out. Probably either gonna save warp back or head into Thardus out of logic. Well, that's right, Asder has thermal. I'm tripping. My bad. Getting my tracker sides mixed up. Oh, is oh, okay. Yeah, save weapon. Might be doing a Flagra play. Or back Chozo to see if Ice is vanilla. Yeah, the possible locations we got vanilla, workstation, um, quarantine monitor, and Thardus. Personally, I would go for Thardus since it's in logic and it's right there by where Asder saved. Might be going back to do that. Okay, or maybe he just wanted to check tree and get that off his mind. It's one check that tends to bug a lot of people if you orphan it. Oh, that's right, he saved again in the landing site, so I don't know. Okay, it's like might be going back for Thardus or workstation. Might as well go straight there and then up into Thardus from there. Meanwhile, Alexis making it to Vendrano through the front. So they could end up high-fiving at some point. And also checking Shigoth, which I don't believe Aster checked, so if it's anything good, this could give Alexis an advantage. Unless Asder's headed back there now. Okay, apparently through workstation. Okay, I missed what was at Shigoth, but Alexis seems to have turned around, so must have been nothing. Meanwhile, we do have something in workstation. I didn't catch it, but As just going for it. So we'll see. Oh wait, it's an artifact, isn't it? Do we have an artifact there? I don't know. It's something. Oh, ice. Okay. That routes perfectly into Thardis. If there's an artifact there. Forgetting where the artifacts were. No, we had 3 in Frigate. Forget where the other 3 are. Bit Shaft, Light Grove, Overgrown Cavern. Okay. But we are still looking for Plasma and Phazon. So... I guess any choice between Vindrana or Mines would be valid at this point. Although Mines a little less so without Spider from this end. Looks like Azer's going for it. Oh no, wait. Oh, never mind. It's going back. Why is Azer's going? Oh, okay. He wants to check this. Alright, makes sense. And yes, we are on the plasma hunt, so believe it or not, this does have a higher likelihood than you might think of having vanilla plasma. It's happened to myself and others more than a few times since Randomania. Okay, just a missile. Fortunately, because we didn't have to pick up that, we won't have to deal with beam pirates and PPC. Those are really annoying. At least we're trying to get up there from the bottom. I'm not sure how Alexis fell behind. It seems like she stayed in Chozo a lot longer than Azder did. Admittedly, I was paying more attention to Azder because... I don't know. Brain fart, I guess. But, okay, there's our spider. Now the game is kind of screaming at us to fight the artists. But we're still skipping it. Hopefully Plasma or Phazon is not on it. That would suck. But yeah, I don't know why I've been neglecting Alexis' side of things. I guess I apologize for that. Be anywhere except Phazon Mining Tunnel. It's literally the only spot it can't be in. Okay, so I'm guessing Azder is just saving all of his artifacts for cleanup. Seems to be going straight for the item possibilities. Both Phazon and Plasma are statistically likely to be in mines most of the time. I can understand the strategy. Just going for all the unknown item locations and saving all the ones you know until later. Unless they're on the way. Well, we haven't seemed to have come across any yet. I don't know why those two crates are there. They never drop anything. Such a tease. These, on the other hand, have a chance of dropping power bombs, but no luck this time. The ones in this next room up top have a slightly higher chance. Actually, a much higher chance in my experience. Might as well farm those. Huh. Not sure that's pirate song. Oh. Looks like Alexis didn't save at observatory because she's walking back. It's highly recommended that you save there just in case you get trolled like this. Otherwise you'll have to take the long walk of shame back. It's not a good feeling. And it also takes time. What Alexis is doing is trying to not touch the cutscene or the pirate fight trigger, successfully avoiding it. Trigger is like maybe an inch away from the door, so you have to be really careful about inching your way over. You have to jump and like move slightly instead of just letting yourself fall off the side. It's the most minimal take you into the trigger. Prime 1 drops are based on the room that you're in, from what I've heard. I don't personally know for sure, but I know it's different from Echoes, where it's based on what you actually need. So Prime 1's drop system is a little notorious for being unreliable. Looks like Alexis is going for Thardus. Although she might just skip over Thardus with a scan dash. Oh, okay. Maze wasn't as bad as it looked. Sometimes the maze will fool you into thinking it's worse than it is. And there'll be like 2 paths you can take to the item, one being shorter. Okay, we don't have wait, never mind. He does. Alexis getting her spider. And she going for Thardus. Yep. See if this gamble pays off. Just Thar do it. Or how about Thar does it? Thar does it? Get it? Huh. Doesn't look like a missile. Going for it. The same root spot it's been a lot of times in this tournament. So, looks like Azder's heading back. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because knowing that Phazon could be in lower mines Might be better just commit to the full loop. Oh wait, I'm dumb. We saw Phazon. We saw Phazon. It was behind ice. Sorry about that. So that's no mode for Aster. Just has to go back, get his Phazon, check his hints again, and just go straight to those spots. He'll be done. But yeah, that was a rude spot for Plasma. It's like the last place in mines it could possibly be. Or the furthest, rather. It tricks some runners into neglecting it because they think, well, I'm gonna need Plasma for that eventually, so I might as well just hold off until I find Plasma somewhere else, but it's almost like a point of no return. I mean, you can return from it, but it's a time commitment. Oh, and I missed what was on Thardis. According to chat, it seems to have been nothing. Okay, Aster getting a second artifact. Oh, just a missile of Thardis? Okay, thanks. Looks like Azder's headed for his Brigade artifacts. Meanwhile, Alexis is finding our the Ice Beam. I was about to say Plasma. After finding Ice here, it would serve her well to just... Wait, does she have Spider? She did check Cumon, didn't she? Yeah, she has it. So yeah, from here, it would make sense to just go straight to mines and get her Plasma at MQA, and then head back for Phazon. Looks like she's not doing that yet. She's probably gonna check Vanilla Plasma first. So, second life grove item was the key. Or artifact, excuse me. So that's our third one. Then we got 3 more right on the way. I wonder if Azder remembers seeing Plasma. Not Plasma. God. Phazon behind ice. Seems to be making some extra checks that are needed. Was it really plasma behind ice? Maybe it was a no. There aren't nothings. Okay, yeah, it was plasma. Yeah, might have just forgot. And that's all 6. All we gotta do is go back to Findran real quick. Get our phase on, and be done. Yep, as you forgot. Or could just be wanting to get Ridley out of the way now. Getting phase on. Yeah, I imagine this is a little scary from Azder's point of view, if it's indeed a mistake, and not just a preemptive kill. Because forgetting you're missing an item can be very disorienting. Just imagine the time you could be wasting. I mean, I'm not sure it's much of a waste of time because you're still gonna be doing the fight anyway. But I don't know. I guess it could take longer in a different order. Uh, Azder? Did they turn off final bosses? No. Huh. Uh, does Exo Skip include Essence Skip? Okay. It looks like Azder remembered. I was about to say, is there more to Exo Skip than I'm remembering? As far as I know, Phazon is hard required for that fight. For the Essence fight. Huh. Yeah, you might want to go this way. He may have just genuinely forgotten where Phazon was. He may have forgotten that he saw it back in Findrana. It happens. Yeah, and unfortunately, Alexis still doesn't know where Plasma is. She's still looking for it. Presumably, I mean, she may have seen Phazon, but yeah, Plasma could be in a lot of places from where she is at the moment. So she's likely gonna she's likely in full clear mode, which unfortunately will just set her back. What's this? Oh, Alexis validates her run. Nice. There we go. So now we're in go mode. And we already did Ridley, so just zip straight through. Missile and upper dynamo. Sucks to see that. When it's been a check that's bugging you for a while and you finally go back there and turns out you didn't have to worry about it. But it's just as likely to have something, so you should always check it whether you like it or not. Yes, to answer chat, Phazon suit is hard required for the Essence fight because it carries with it Phazon beam, which is the only weapon that can damage Essence. If you don't have Phazon suit, you can't damage it. So doing a good job of avoiding those Metroids. Really bully you hard if you're not careful. So, for those of you unfamiliar, Metroid Prime Exo fight, it's color-coded with beams, so with each sub-chamber, 4 total, a beam color gets added to each one until the final one where the RNG gets really random and Exo can do anything, you know, can switch beams at any time, speed up its movement, charge at you randomly. We do have beam combos, but those it can damage it down a little quicker. Of course, with supers and ice spreader being probably the most used in this fight of all of them. Although with ice spreader, some runners prefer not to use it if they're good at landing their charge shots. But we do get one for the turnaround shot. It's pretty nice. Yeah, if you shoot Exo with charged ice shots, it's actually faster than using ice spreader if you can land them all first try. But the downside to that is it's really hard to hit with ice because it's such a slow fire rate. So that's why some runners prefer to use ice spreader because it homes in. And to address a comment in chat, I do believe you can activate Phazon Beam with cheat codes, action replay codes, to have it as its own beam without necessarily needing Phazon. But that's the only way I know of. Alexis is doing bar skip. Probably gonna collect her 3 frigate artifacts before heading in the mines. Well, she might just go into mines and find her plasma there first. She makes it over. And with Exo down, we're going into the Essence fight. We have both visors for it, so I won't have to worry about tracking Essence with our scan visor during any of it, but could still be tricky if Essence decides to stay near the Exo Corpse and possibly pool skip us, which can be annoying. See how it goes. Oh, we still got full skipped. So it was closer to the corpse than I thought. Main power bombs and main quarry. Oh. I guess our seed likes the word main today. It's like one more cycle might do it. Maybe one pool cancel. Or one set of pool cancels, rather. Well, sort of. And Azder comes in first place for an official time of 121 even. Wow. GG's to Azder. Alexis has forfeited. We're getting in there soon. Getting them in here soon. Can't talk. And we're joined by Azder, GG.
Hello, thank you.
What do you think of the seed?
Wow. It's a good thing that Venshaft had an artifact, because I probably wasn't going to MPA otherwise. It was pretty crazy how it routed.
Yeah, you basically you left Chozo earlier than Alexis did, and ended up yeah, you try to remember. Actually, you might remember what you did better than I can.
Let's see. So, bombs were one of the last things I got in Chozo, and it was after I checked Zoid. So, I didn't go back to. I never got to do Furnace because I didn't have bombs at the time that I was in that area. And I dipped into Magmore, found Wave Beam, and left. And I got that and left because basically my original plan going to Magmore once I saw the Varios in Root Canal was to I was gonna check stuff there, and if I didn't find anything, I was gonna dead end myself at the Warrior Shrine check. And just reset if that soft locked me and I found nothing. But since I found the Wave Beam, I didn't want to lose it, and it immediately opened Tower Chamber. So I wanted to clean that up. So being able to get Tower Chamber and the stuff behind Magma Pool, I had a pretty good amount of the stuff in Chozo already, such that it, like I guess if you don't dip and you get that Wave Beam, you'd probably like go back to Furnace. Maybe you do. Well, no, because if you don't get Wave Beam, you can't get the bombs and Training Chamber access. That start was really crazy too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, the starting logic was pretty spicy, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG. I don't know. Oh man, the plasma is what got me. Like, I knew that's what I needed, and I was just like, so where is it? And,
yeah, that's rough.
All the way at the bottom.
Yeah, furthest place it could be. It's pretty rude. I was saying that a lot of runners tend to want to hold off on it because it's a kind of a point of no return, even though you can return from it. It's a big time commitment, and you can end up going all the way down there and getting trolled, and having to go back.
That's actually the sole reason I dove Research Core, assuming Ice would be in there. Because that happened to be in another race where Ice was at the very last possible location. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do that again because I get the feeling that's going to happen. And it did happen, but not with Ice.
Yeah, I did that too. I feel like Ice turns up in there a lot.
Yeah.
But when I saw Thermal, I was thinking like, okay, just need Ice Beam, and then like forgets open and it lets you route into Phase On. But then the Thermal, I was going to follow, like once I reset out of labs, I wanted to go to Thardus, but I didn't want to walk all the way back out of labs, and Thermal opened Workstation. So I went Workstation, and there was Ice Beam. And then I decided I was going to search Farfetch'd Rana for either Spider or Plasma, because I didn't really want to go to mines without Spider if I could help it. And I just found Spider. So like I was going to fight Thardus probably until I found Spider there, and then I backed out.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I went over the Thardus trigger from the front, and then I was not going to fight Thardus, and then I just decided to. I can't really tell you why. I don't know.
It's kind of just a feeling at that point. Like, did you have Ice Beam at that point or no?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Which is half the reason I was just like, what if this is something? Because I hadn't fought any bosses, and I was just like...
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense because, like, you've got Wave, you've got Thermal, you've got Supers.
Yeah, and so I'm sitting there like I wanted to go in, and like I was also tempted to go like reverse mines from there, but then I like freaked out because I remembered I didn't check. What's the room where Phazon was? The Ice Ruins room. So I was okay, I have to go. I didn't check it. I skipped it
Oh,
because
you
I didn't
didn't
have
check
any of
it?
the requirements. No. And so I was like, crap. So I went the other direction, checked plasma processing, and then went back to the front of Phendrana and then warped to start from there. Which is why, and then I went into, I did like frigate climb and then did bars. And then was going to go down through mines through the front, and it just, by the time I got there, and yeah. I think I was just I was in mine security mine security station when you finished, so I was still pretty far off of getting to plasma, all things considered.
Yeah, it looks like Azzer. It looks like you almost forgot about either where it was or that.
No, I forgot to pick it up because I was thinking like once it got plasma, I was like, okay, my original plan was to leave mines out the front and get the frigate artifacts backwards. And then I'm like, well, that's too far to like walk through mines. I have to fight the Omega Research Elite Pirate. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to save warp. And it'd be faster to go through Overgrown, go get Life Growth through back of Chozo, and then go backwards to Frigate from there. And I was thinking, well, Phazon Suit in Ice Ruins East doesn't route well into any of that. So I have to do that on a separate trip. And because that's an entirely separate trip, when I warped to start, I just forgot to do it. I'm glad I realized because I could have gotten I honestly could have gotten pretty deep into like the Metroid Prime fight before I noticed.
Yeah, we were getting worried for a second.
But I got fly by skip for the first time in my life, and I was really excited about that.
Yeah, it's nice.
I feel like I think like forgetting to go grab Phazon again was the only like real mistake that I made in this seed. I felt like I played really well and that I managed to put into practice like a lot of the stuff that I've learned over the course of the 6 rounds of the tournament. I never really like did Prime 1 rando competitively before this. And I learned a lot of like how you're actually supposed to climb rooms and like what situations can burn you and such, what plays people make from actually like getting to watch a whole bunch of these matches that get restreamed. So
yeah, I noticed your overall movement's been improving throughout the tournament. So it's good to learn things through that.
The first race between you and me was pretty hilarious. If you go and watch it back, I did this like super janky ruined courtyard climb because I didn't know how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to dash across observatory and stuff.
Yeah, those are tournaments are a good excuse to learn stuff like that. Makes you want to practice.
For sure.
So yeah, go ahead.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I had a thought, but it's gone now. Not sure where it went. You know what I mean?
It happens. So,
Yeah.
Any final words before that?
No, GG's. It was a good race. The plasma, man. It was so far.
Yeah, this one was like I like once I was really worried for most of it. I felt like I was playing well. So like in my round 5 against Baja Blood, I played like absolute trash for like the first like 20 minutes of it, and I missed PBs on Flagra, so that whole time I was just like, okay, I gotta do something really stupid to like make back up the time. And this time I was like, when I went and watched that back, I realized how not behind I was compared to how much I thought. And I was like, okay, if I can just keep my cool, then I shouldn't have too much of a reason to feel behind. But like when I got that plasma in MQA, I was worried about it just being like pretty free in Chozo where I'd missed it. And it was like a huge relief. And I knew it was like typically a bad location to look for plasma. So I felt way ahead when I found it.
Yeah. And I had gone and done all those Chozo checks, assuming that it was going to be an upper dynamo or something silly.
Yeah,
and,
it could have been there. I was
wasting my time.
I don't think I was going back to upper dynamo until like I full cleared upper mines, and I was going back through like back of Chozo to get the Life Grove and Frigate and stuff artifacts.
I was assuming Phazon Suit was in lower mines, and because I didn't see it initially, and so when I started planning my route, I had a what's the words? I didn't I didn't want to go into mines without plasma. Basically, is what I'm saying, because I kind of assumed that it was going to be somewhere plasma locked down in there.
Oh right, yeah. If
Yeah.
you don't know, me knowing phase on state was absolutely huge for making that decision. So that sucks that you didn't see it.
I mean, it happens. That's just the nature of the rando, after all.
Did you like decide not to go to Ice Ruins East because you didn't have plasma or spider? Was
Yep.
that it? Okay, I made that play last. I made that play last round, but I also already knew where ice was, and I was also behind in that situation last round. So I think that's why I decided differently this time. I didn't check. I didn't check Chapel of the Elders, so that was also like out there for me. But that's a longer way to go.
Chapel of the Elders? Oh, it was energy
Shigoth,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it was nothing.
Yeah, that one is like you can't see the plasma locked item, so it seemed less worth it.
Chat. Well, somebody in chat is asking what happened to Azder with plasma with Ridley. I'm not sure I understand the question.
I'm assuming they're referring to flyby skip.
Oh, okay.
If you like, there's a frame perfect shot, I believe, when he's about to go into the first flyby. If you hit him, how worried was I going into mines? Was just, oh my god, I was so mad when I found when I x-rayed PPC and I saw the E-tank there and I didn't have any power. Like I had a power bomb, but I needed to use it in what's the name of the tunnel that connects to PPC?
Oh man, I have no idea. I just know it as that one where I never have a power bomb.
Yeah,
the one with the rubble.
Yeah,
I usually go
Yeah,
to
I
those room
don't-
names, but I forget that one.
I don't know the name of the hallway. I only know room names with items in them. Honestly,
you don't. You're telling me you don't know Transit Connection Tunnel East? Number 3?
I try pretty hard to know those ones because, like, well, at least in Echoes, those ones have particular items in them. So, but
yeah,
this is like one of the room names you don't ever have to know.
yeah. Well, go ahead.
But
no.
it's like
I don't think I have any more final thoughts. I think that's it for me. Thanks for having me. I had fun.
All right.
Got oofed for sure on that. Oh man. But yeah, no, GG's. Nice.
yeah, GG's.
Yeah, thanks for racing. We have more coming up in the week. Tomorrow we have Ginger Chris versus Tuba Man at 4. And then Linifus versus Metroid MST at 8 tomorrow. And then on Friday, there's Xena Wars versus Death King at 2:30 p.m. Baja Blood versus our Tracker versus Spickled Gem at 8 p.m. Czeek versus Sasquatch at 10 p.m. Gollop versus Haldredin at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning, and Gunner versus Dinopony at 3 p.m. on Saturday. So stay tuned for all those. And for now, we'll see you next mission.
See y'all. Have a good one.